Could I walk there? Well, it might rain later. May I borrow your car? Welcome back to Lingoni English. My name's Brian, and in this video, we're going to talk about the modal verbs can, could, might, and may, and their similarities and differences. Let's take a look. Let's start off with the verbs of ability, so can and could. Can means to be able to. For example, I can speak English. She can sing really well. Now, you can often replace can with be able to. For example, I am able to speak English, or she is able to sing really well. Well, what about could? Well, could has an interesting relationship with the word can in two different ways. The first is that could is the past version of can. So, for example, when I was younger, I could only speak one language, but now I can speak 5. So in the past, I could. In the present, I can. When he was younger, he could touch his toes, but now he can't. Again, could for the past, can for the present. Now, the other special relationship that could and can have is that could is the conditional of can. If you checked out my first video on modal verbs, you'll see that you can't use two modal verbs together, only one. So you can't say can, would. No, that doesn't work. You have to say could instead. Let's look at some examples. If I had more money, I could buy a house. Meaning, if I had more money, I would be able to buy a house. But I don't have more money, so I can't buy a house. We could go to the beach if it were warm outside. Meaning, we would be able to go to the beach if it were warm outside. But is it warm outside? No, so we cannot go to the beach. Now, those sentences were the second conditional. If you want to learn more about the second conditional, you can check out Emily's video right here. Those were modal verbs of ability. Now let's check out modal verbs for requests. Please. Modal verbs for requests are can, could, and may. Now I have 3 sentences for you, and they all mean the same thing. Can I have some coffee? May I have some coffee? Could I have some coffee? All 3 of these sentences mean the same thing. So why do we have these 3 different words, and how do you use them differently? Can is informal. So I mostly use it with my family and my friends. When I was younger, my mom might say to me, "Brian, can you stop bothering your sister, please? She's asking me to do something, but we're family and we know each other." So she says, "Can you stop?" Since could is the conditional, it's a bit more polite. It's often used when you order food and in formal settings. Could I have a medium coffee, please? Or, could you spell your last name for me, please? And lastly, we have the word may. Now, may is really used to ask for permission, whereas can and could can also be used for ability. So when people want to be very correct with their English, they will only make a request with may. May I borrow your car? May I leave the dinner table, mother? While many people in the English-speaking world use may, In the US, it's often seen as being older or outdated, or very formal. So I don't really use it. Now, there's one more thing to look out for with the word may. May is asking for permission, so you can use it when you're asking for permission for yourself. May I borrow your car? Or for other people, may he come with me? But you can't use may with you, so may you, because the person you're talking to can give themselves permission to do something. They can allow themselves to do something. You will sometimes see may you in English, but that means that you're hoping for something for that person, or you're wishing for something to happen for that person. If it's someone's birthday, for example, you might write them a card and say, "Happy birthday. May all of your wishes come true." What you're saying is that I hope all of your wishes come true. And lastly, may, could, and might are modal verbs that we use to describe probability or how likely something is to happen. I may need a nap to make my headache go away. Here I use may to show a pretty good possibility that taking a nap will make my headache go away and stop. It's not a 100% probability, but it may help. Now, could feels more neutral to me, so about 50-50. It could snow later. I don't really know if it will or if it won't, but it could snow. Or doing a master's degree could help you get a job. It depends on what you study and what kind of job you want to get. But it could help you and it could not help you. It's 50-50. And lastly, might shows that there's maybe just a 20 to 40% possibility that something happen. So it's not very strong. It's more likely that it won't happen. I might go shopping with you later, but I need to get some work done first. Note that the difference between might and may is not very big, and many English speakers don't make a difference between them. I personally don't use the word may very much, neither with requests nor with probability. Now there you have it, modal verbs of probability, ability, and for requests. Now, what's something that you couldn't do when you were younger that you can do now? Or is there a certain topic that you would like to request from us? Go ahead and tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching Lingoni English. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos for tips on improving your English. See you there.